There's a couple of other things I wanted to say, but I was getting a lot of calls, so I just tried to wrap it up. But so in terms of how to increase your access to that space that is the subconscious mind, you will do things, basically energy work around the feminine, around that right hemisphere and your higher chakras, as the feminine energy is correlated to those chakras. So tapping into these chakras are the same thing that is going to help you gain more access to true creativity, which is coming from having access to all of that chaos that's in the subconscious and being able to turn it into something beautiful, whether that be a piece of art, whether that be a solution to a problem, whether that be some deep healing. You know, there's so many things. A way to communicate what you're trying to say that's very touchy, and you don't want to walk on eggshells, but you just could use some additional guidance on just how to say the words in a way that the person can receive them, how to do it at the right time. What is the right time? You know, just whatever, literally anything that you need the answer to, anything you need guidance on, any questions you have overall, like about life, about the universe, everything. You just have to get more familiar with this realm and create that access bridge between the two. So Lucifer and Lilith, married them, divine union, twin flame, kundalini, both hemispheres intertwining, turning into the Cassidius, that serpent fire. So that's when you're able to tap into that primordial chaos energy in a way that serves you, which is the opposite way that the majority of the collective taps into that energy. So you'll be in an amazing place. So meditation, everything is going to go always back to meditation at the end of the day, especially when you're still figuring out how to gain more access to this space. Like I said recently in some video, the more you get into meditation, the more everything becomes a meditation, and you can learn and get your answers and your guidance just as you're living your life, because your subconscious awareness, it will be more expansive. So it will be really easy to pick up on information and guidance from literally any and everything. But until you get to that point, and even when you get to that point, you have to have moments of stillness, meditation, quiet, solitude to go deeper and continue, because it never ends. As long as we're here, it doesn't end. So you want to encourage your vessel to be one that is receptive, a receptive receiver, because we're all getting transmission. But how do you translate that? How do you get them? How do you know which messages are intended for you? So tapping into that 0 point energy, again, physics, that is the equivalent of the state of just being, the state that we were in, ironically, dualistically, before we were so aware of ourselves and in this very dense reality. So I'm going to assume that everything that needed to be said on this subject for this moment was said. All right. Take care, y'all. Much love.